Hey everyone, I'm here with your astrology for the week of January 13th to the 19th of 2019. I have my handy dandy little book here with all my astrological notes. If you're interested in getting your own astrology birth chart, you can go to my Etsy shop that is on there. I also have I put out every new moon and full moon, a newsletter just kind of letting you know what the energies are for that new moon and full moon and how you can kind of work with it. So if you're interested in that, you can go to my website and you can sign up for that. It's totally free, of course. And yeah, so let's get on with the astrology for the week. All right, there's no giant headlines this week. We don't have any of the planets changing signs. We don't have, there's only one big aspect that's going on. We don't have a full moon. We don't have a new moon, but we do have a fair amount of aspects this week. So I wouldn't say just because there's only like one kind of big headline that there isn't anything going on. It is a bit of a busy week astrologically. So the big aspect that's going on is Jupiter squaring Neptune, and that is exact on Sunday, but it affected last week a bit, and it's going to affect this week as well, even though today, Sunday, the 13th, is the day that it goes on. And so Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's about big things. It's about over the top. It's about luck. It's about optimism. And then Neptune is the planet of spirituality and dreams and imagination, but it's also the planet of deception. It's about all things that are watery, that aren't really well defined or very concrete. It's also a planet that deals with addictions. So sometimes when this aspect comes up, it really exaggerates, because Jupiter is all about exaggeration. It exaggerates sometimes, if people are struggling with things like addiction or any kind of mental health issues, it can really exaggerate that and cause it to be quite a lot bigger. But it also is a really good time for expanding your spirituality. It's a good time for dreaming big dreams, for being optimistic. But there's challenges with that, because sometimes we get so optimistic, or we've got such big plans, we don't see all the little problems. And sometimes we're easily tricked during these times. So it's saying, don't believe everything you hear. And if something sounds like too good, it probably is. There's probably something more going on. So just keep your skeptical hat on. Dream big for sure. And if you do have any of those issues, if you do, you are someone that struggles with some mental health things or some addictions, be very kind to yourself this week and just realize that there may be things that are triggering these issues. So don't be afraid to ask for help from others, or, to do whatever it is you need to do to kind of cope with these issues. So just keep that in mind for this week. Now let's get into the day-to-day stuff. So on Sunday, we start the week with the moon in Aries. And moon in Aries is a very active sign. It's a good day to get things done, especially like short little things that need to get done. A good day to start things. It's a good day just like to get out there, to do things. It's very active kind of sign. On Sunday, we also have the moon trining Juno as well. So there's good harmony in our partnerships, in our relationships. It's a really good time for us to talk to each other and have fun together. So a lot of optimistic energy on Sunday. We have Mercury making a conjunction as well with Saturn, the planet of boundaries and organizations. So it's a good time to kind of work out the details of things, to plan for things. It's time to kind of get serious about how am I going to really put those resolutions and goals into action for the year. So a lot of positive energy going on Sunday. We do have, like I said, the Jupiter square Neptune exact on this day. Monday, the moon has a void at 9:56 a.m., and this is all in Central Time, so just for your time zone. So it's void at 9:56 a.m. and then goes into Taurus at 12:31 p.m. So the morning is not a good time to kind of start things, void moons. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't start anything new. Don't make any big purchases. And the moon goes into Taurus, which has kind of a more earthly, slow energy than Aries. So it's great for working on long-term things, but we kind of want to go at a slower pace. Aries is like go, 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 and Taurus is like, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to take it one step at a time. I could kind of compare it in tarot to Aries is it's like the Knight of Wands, and then Taurus is like the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm getting there, but at my own pace. So we've got that going on Monday. And then we also have Mercury making a sextile with Neptune. So this is a really great day to listen to our intuition, to dream about things, maybe do some writing, do some art, that kind of energy going on Monday. On Tuesday, Moon remains in Taurus. So again, slow and steady, good progress that we're making on the Tuesday. I don't think we have any other aspects on Tuesday, so I think we're good that day. Wednesday, the moon has a void at 12:34 p.m. and then moves into Gemini at 7 p.m. So again, in the afternoon on Wednesday, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't do anything new. Don't do any big purchases. The energy switches to Gemini at 7 o'clock Central on Wednesday. So again, our energy kind of picks up and we want to communicate more with others. We want to talk with others. We may not get a lot done, but we will get a lot of talking done on Wednesday and Thursday. What else do we have here? Do we have any other Wednesday stuff? No. Thursday, Moon remains in Gemini, so great day for talking, great day for getting together with people, for studying, for communication. And then on Thursday, we do have Juno making a square with Vesta. So there may be some conflicts or tension around the home, especially when it has to do with anything with housework. There may be also kind of conflicts around things like spirituality or how you're spending your time. So this is a good time to kind of talk with your partner, especially because Moon is in Gemini, to kind of talk about some of these issues. They may not even be major ones. It's just anything that's kind of bothering you a little bit. This is a good day to talk about it. Friday, the moon has a void at 7:32 p.m. and then moves into Cancer at 9:44 p.m. So most of the day, again, lots of good Gemini energy for the day, for talking, communication, meetings, studying, that kind of thing. And then later in the evening, we move into Cancer. We have the sun making a square with Chiron that day. So that might be a day with Uranus that day. So that's a day where we might be a little bit more prone to having an accident or to like just little errors and things. But it's also a day where we might be surprised and thrown off guard by something. So watch for that. Friday, we also have the sun making a square with Ceres that day. So there could be some kind of conflict or stress over things like how you're organizing your time when it comes to things like your diet, your nutrition. There may be something that comes up health-wise. And it may not, again, be anything major. It could be that you have this idea for like a new nutrition and diet plan, and then you actually eat it and you don't feel so good on it. So you have to kind of reassess things. So there is just like some kind of tension that's going on. Also, if you've been like trying to keep up a regime since the beginning of the month, this may be a day where you're tempted to go off course. We also have Mercury making a conjunction with Pluto that day. And so it's saying don't try to push your ideas on others. If you're too forceful with others, this can backfire. You can influence people in subtle ways. You can also, say your point without being forceful, without, trying to like push your ideas across from others. So really communication is key as well on the Friday. Saturday, we have the moon in Cancer, and it means they're for the weekend. So we have the moon in Cancer. So we kind of want to, it's a good Saturday to kind of be at home, just kind of relax and maybe have people over, do some cooking, do some fun stuff around the house. That's the Cancer is definitely, when the moon's in Cancer, is good for those kind of things. We also have sun making a sextile with Chiron on that day. So there's opportunities to kind of heal any conflicts that came up over the week, an opportunity to kind of really like have some realizations and do some work on yourself. And we also, is that it for Saturday? I think that's it. That's it for Saturday. So kind of an update on week. So if you need to get things done, definitely Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning are the times to do it, because Moon is in Aries and Taurus, which are kind of get things done. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are more talking days. We're talking to people. There's we might take little short trips and do errands and that kind of thing. And then Saturday's kind of like where we want to kind of rest and be at home and stuff. But any issues that come up over the week, there might be little issues, little things, conflicts that come up. This is the week to kind of talk about those things, to talk about it with our friends, talk about it with partners, that kind of thing. It's definitely a talky kind of week. So that's what I'm seeing for the week. If you have any comments, you can definitely put them below. I love to see your comments and stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace, love, rock and roll.